Start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone taught us his truth. Shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening. To you we say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying camp session. Anybody's got anything they want to start off with?
Come up.
Hey, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, and verse 1. It say, moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So, yeah, that's what we got here to do. Prophesy against this present evil world, which is ruled by the wicked, man. All right, in America, Babylon the Great, this the mother of whores, man. This for all the sorceries and witchery that's coming out of, that's spewing out into the world, man. All right, deceiving the nations, man. So that's what we got here to do. Prophesy against Mount Seir, man, a so-called white man who's ruling this world in utter wickedness, man. All right? Come on, yeah, let me keep reading. Verse 2, it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So,
And that's what the Lord is ultimately doing, man. He's gonna make Esau the most desolate, man. He's gonna come back to judge Esau. The Lord is against Esau, man. He's not. Hey, there was a video actually that was put in the orders room that, hey, basically it was a Moabite talking about what are we doing to white people, man. Hey, what the fuck are white people doing to us, man? What the fuck are you doing sympathizing with these fucking Edomites, man? Who the fuck gives a fuck about these Edomites, man? He was bringing out all these points about how, you know, people are being racist towards them and so on and so. Man, fuck these Edomites, man. The Lord is against you Edomites, man.
Verse 4, it say, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right, read about
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Hey, so because you haven't hated blood, hey, even blood is gonna pursue you, man. Hey, because of that perpetual hate that you had against the children of Israel, man. You constantly furthered the affliction, man. You never stop. You're constantly going against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Hey, matter of fact, it says in Isaiah the 14th chapter how he wants to exalt himself over the stars of the Most High, man. Which the stars are the Israelites, man. Esau wants to be like the Most High. He wants to control the whole entire world, man. And it's all gonna start with what? He wants to control over the Israelites, man. He wants to keep you in bondage, man. That's why when he comes down with that MOTB, that's why it says free and bond, rich and poor. Hey, he's gonna cause everybody to receive that MOTB, man. No matter what, he's gonna make you be part of that system, man. He wants control over the whole entire world, man.
Verse 7, it say, Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and will cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
That's right.
And I will fill his mountains with slain men, and thy hills and in the valleys, and all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So yeah, man, great famine and great death and perilous times is already here, but it's finna only get worse, man. The scriptures say, behold, so like evils and only evils is coming, man. Nothing but bad times. It ain't nothing good, man, coming to this place. But the death and destruction of the wicked.
That's right.
I got something for you, brother. This is Amos 1 and 11. It says, Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. All right, because as you all know, when you start reading the Bible, that's a water, brother. It's all good. When you start reading this Bible, all right, you understand that this beef that we done had with bad Uncle Esau started all the way back with Cain and Abel, if you can receive that. All right, then the beef started back up again with Jacob and Esau, if you can receive that too. And it's been on and popping ever since. All right, he's always made sure that he kept that hatred because he made a promise to himself and he passed that promise to his children. All right, when he said in Genesis that the days of mourning my father are upon me, because he knew if he would have made a move against us while Isaac was still alive, all right, his father would have never forgave him for it. But he said, as soon as he dies, then I will utterly slay my brother Jacob. And he's held true to that word ever since then. And we're talking about this was thousands of years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what do you have today? All right, you got the Tuskegee experiment. You got these bulletproof devils, these CPD officers shooting down the street, Planned Parenthood. All right, stuff in the water, stuff in the air. All right, setting the black woman against us.
Oh, God.
That pit bull. All right, this guy has sent all types of
725
miseries upon us because he hates us. And that's why the Lord said, hey, I can't allow you to think you about to do this and there be no consequences. Because we all know Galatians 6 and 7 says, be not deceived, for the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And seeing as this devil lived by the sword, according to the scripture, he must die by that sword. Swing that sword, brother.
This Daniel chapter
Real
7.
sword.
God, this Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and dividing of time.
Con, so it said it. Esau going to wear out the saints. This whole system is made against us.
Yep.
Like one of the examples the brother made, putting that pit bull against us, putting a nigga woman above us, then telling her that she don't need a nigga. All right, it says a woman, if she maintain her man, is full of reproach. All right, it's just two words, but it's reproaching. Let me see. I want to get the other phrase. What is it?
Impotence.
Impudence.
And much reproach.
Right. So that's why they got the talking shit against nigga spirit on them, man.
That's right.
Esau hyped them up. All right, and then what does Sirach tells us? It tells you, for one, a woman without a hedge is spoiled, so she get the worst destruction. She fuck herself up. But it says a man without that woman will walk up and down mourning. Esau did that to make you niggas miserable, man.
That's right. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Hey man, and when the Lord kill you nigga bitches, all we gonna have to say is that you will still be alive right now if you ain't let them gas you up, man. Because you always getting gassed up.
But really supposed to be our help. You're supposed to be our help meets. You know, there's nowhere in hell a man should be doing everything for you.
That's right.
That's fucking oxymoron.
That's going off, man.
You know, even when you was breaking down that Exodus, they added that wife right there. Really, that's talking about service. That's really not. You fucking wives supposed to be help meets, man. There ain't no fucking ifs or buts about that, man.
That's right.
Y'all supposed to be helping us. That's it. It's no excuse.
That's right. Especially in today's day and age, where Esau purposely make it hard for not just Jakes, but any man to make money. It's way harder for a man to make money than a woman nowadays. And you got these raggedy ass bitches that'll take a dude that they will acknowledge is a good man, that they'll acknowledge is a hard worker. But because men have to work their way up to making money, and these hoes can just walk into an office and make 60,000 or 70,000 day one, now this bitch wanna toss niggas to the side, do niggas dirty, fuck with a nigga on the job, because they dealing with somebody that ain't built themselves up yet. And then when you cut, I seen a video on Instagram, this dude cut this bitch for saying that, and he told her you should have stayed down with him and helped him get the money. And these hoes know they wicked and it's going on, and they don't give a fuck, man. You know, you start grilling them about this shit, and all they do is just shut up and put their head down until the next excuse come up in their mind, man.
Yeah.
But I got a quick one real quick.
Well, it ain't gonna be that quick, Salaki. This Psalms chapter 64, I'm gonna just start at 1. It say, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
And that goes to saying the pen is mightier than the sword. See, Esau said, like, the word system means pit anyway. Everything is made to be against us, man. No matter how you want to look at it, when you got freedom now, fuck out of here, man. All right? All the thriving black communities that we had, they destroyed one way or another, whether it was by flooding, redlining, literal bombings.
That's right.
All right? The riots.
That's right.
Esau came, what was the... Police ain't even move for him. Assholes. Was that 1918? The year of the riots? They had all these 12?
19.
Yeah, it had to be.
One of those, my money's on 18. But either way, the point remains, what they do? 1919. Right, so Esau came, niggas was doing well off.
Oh, yeah.
They infiltrated their shit, rioted, kicked them out their cribs, took their shit. And what did the police do? Help escort you niggas politely out your own neighborhoods. You got areas with nice old brick buildings, doing niggas areas, man.
That's right.
All right, and they tell you, see that whole niggas destroy the property value. That's a new thing.
Con.
See, a nigga back then, they worked and got this shit. And even today, if a nigga get some shit, they gonna take care of the shit, man.
That's right.
Now you got some low level niggas, you know, that happens. All right, but a nigga that earned that shit, especially get their own shit like that, they took care of it, man.
That's right.
They actually increased the property value. And Esau got this shit on record. That's what it is, man.
Con.
All right, but Esau came and took us out our shit. And then cried and said, you niggas ain't pull yourself by the bootstraps. Well, we did. Every time y'all fucked us up.
Con.
Then y'all came with a whole, right, took the boots and the straps, man.
Con.
All right? And then what they do, they figure out a way to keep us down completely. Integration.
Con.
So let's go ahead and infiltrate our schools. Made sure we didn't have our own banks anymore. We got to go through everything. We was no longer self-sufficient. That allowed them to keep us down, man.
Con. It's like the elder was saying earlier, you know, they sick the nigger woman on us, and niggas being raggedy and niggas being busted and disgusted. That shit, as far as like the neighborhood being dirty and houses being fucked up, that shit didn't start happening until all this single mom shit was going on. When Jake's had real families and the man was in the family, I mean, look, if you got a father that's a Southern Kingdom black nigga or even a Northern Kingdom nigga, them niggas don't play, man. Yeah. Niggas work hard for the shit they got, and they make their kids clean the house and all that shit, man.
That's true, bro. Even they talk about it on social media all the time, how you go to a bitch crib and it's filthy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're like the women's bathroom. The women's bathroom be worse than the men's bathroom.
That's right.
It takes extra cleaning to make it look, they upkeep it more because it's needed more.
Yeah, that shit. Oh man, I had a guy when I was in the candy factory. He started doing the janitorial. He said, man, he used to get upset working the woman's bathroom. He's like, oh man. He said we need a woman ASAP on the janitorial to clean that bathroom. Cause I'm not about to keep cleaning that shit. He kept saying that. He's like, man, that shit is nasty. He said, he'll do the man bathroom any day. He's like, man, if y'all can just get one female working with me, I'm good. I'm not doing them they bathroom no more.
The worst thing in the man bathroom is to piss on the toilet seat.
Yeah. Well, in reality, women are lazy, man.
No,
he said they throw their period things.
Yeah,
It's not even in the garbage.
Fuck,
the thing, it's a thing actually supposed to be in there specifically for that,
Yes.
and they'll throw it anywhere else
Yep.
instead of in there, putting it all in the garbage cans everywhere, instead of where it's supposed to be, so it can be more sanitary. They just discuss it, man.
Hey, that's true, man, because at first I thought we had the dirty bathrooms until I went to college and I snuck in the girls' dorm
and I had to take a shower.
Fucking threw up in that
The
mouth, man.
worst shit I saw in my fucking life, bro. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like afraid to touch anything, but it was exactly how you described it.
Hey, it's the show 90 Days In. Now, you know men anyway, or whatever it's called. Or if you ever been just to the county.
Oh, 60 days?
60 days in the water, yeah. You go to even just the county, niggas is very particular and they fucking sell with toilets, everything.
Yep, they
courtesy flushes.
Yeah, courtesy flush.
You put up your sheet or something to block off the shit. You doing this and that.
Yeah.
It's only certain you can do in the sink. Like we got to drink out this sink too. They don't let you do certain shit in that sink. They real particular, bro.
Yep.
The women don't have it. They don't give a fuck. Even in jail, the lowest level niggas, supposedly, a lot of niggas is locked up because we ain't fucking hell. But these are supposedly low level niggas. They be on, they extra with the shit, man.
That's right.
They got cell phones.
That's a
got
good point
phones
the
stacked
brother
up.
made, man. It's the nigga woman started that shit.
And that's the spirit that you said that about the 60 days in, because I was gonna say, my Uncle Larry, he used to drive the bus for the county. So he'll like drive the people to court and all that shit. But he drove the woman's bus in particular. And I remember when we was younger, he was telling me and my cousin, he said, man, look, you niggas think that niggas nasty, man. Go around these bitches that be in jail. The worst odors you ever gonna smell in your life.
They don't be piss on themselves,
Come on,
all
man.
type of shit.
Nasty. They don't keep their shit clean. It's no organ. You notice when they be showing like locked up and stuff, they only show how the man prisons really is. They have things organized and set up certain ways. Have their food. They got their certain shelves. They able to commune better. They don't really talk about the women.
Hey,
It's
if
always
it's the same
violence
nigga
in
on
there.
deck, say a nigga just getting there, he's scared to go shower.
Yeah.
So he don't think he watched too many movies. I witnessed the shit, bro. If he watched too many movies, he don't want to go shower and shit, right?
Yeah.
And it's niggas on the deck that tell you, man, go shower, bro. Because they separate the shit. You skip a thing.
Yeah.
If niggas don't be on, they even put the big garbage can on the toilet so the toilets can be split up. So it's every other toilet.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, they rebuke you. Go get in that shower, bro.
Man, they said it's nasty up in the women's cells, man. Like disgusting. Well, a girl was getting bit by bed bugs up in that bitch. They
All
weren't
type of
cleaning
shit,
it. But it's true, man. These females are fucking disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Look, trust me, I've been in some.
Oh, we can
God.
to the wickedness of a woman.
Man.
Because they really need a man to guide them, to teach them how to properly clean and be a woman, man. See, that's the thing. And it's like the scriptures say, all this shit is upside down around here. Nowadays, you got women supposedly teaching dudes how to be men, and you see the fucking results of that shit, man.
It's a lot. And they don't like to get on their children, man, and say anything. So the house will be fucked up. And they'll say, oh, the excuse they make, I got a lot of kids, that's why the crib messed up. No, you just don't know how to put them in order.
Yeah,
you don't know how to get no structure for them going. You ain't got no motherfucking no rules, no who do this chore, that chore. You're not getting on them to do it. Or you'll say, I tell them to do it, but they don't do it. The reason why, because you ain't on their ass.
You know when they want to get on their children's ass when they feel disrespected.
Yeah,
that's it.
Right,
That's it.
Right. Damn.
Making me look bad, bitch. They don't give a fuck about their kids.
Yeah.
They get Lamentations. I believe it's the 5th chapter about the ostrich. She laid the eggs and so they get crushed over.
And that's the type of mentality, as the brother was saying, has been passed down from generation to generation. Now you talking about 4 or 5 households deep in a damn bugged out nigga woman mentality.
That's it.
Hey, like the brother said, this has only helped to further the affliction.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy because I never knew females was that bad. Because my mama was a clean freak. That's why I'm a clean freak. She actually taught me how to clean up, how to do shit. It's when I started.
She older.
Yeah, she older. She about to be 70. When I started going around these other bitches, oh my God,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
bro, that's when I started saying, man, bitches are fucking mad.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
man.
know, I just real quick point on the Butler. The Butler. That's the movie with Forrest Whitaker, right?
Yeah.
What happened? Oprah cussed that. I ain't never heard Oprah curse for one. But when the civil rights shit happened and the feminism started happening at the same time, they brought that bitch through the dinner. She was burping, talking shit, manly. And Oprah lost her mind. That's when these women lost etiquette.
That's right.
They got it controlled.
That's right.
They lost all that shit. They ain't got it in it. They ain't got it in it like that no more.
Yeah, man. And then you know, a lot of Jake gotta listen to this, man, because there's certain brothers that might be upset because they ain't dealing with a woman or something like that. you deal with one of these bitches today, man, you really gonna have to go to work, bro.
Yup.
Cause these hoes don't know how to do shit.
Nothing.
All right, and it's really, you know, like we were saying earlier, it's really the man's job to teach a woman how to be a woman. As wild as it might sound in this day and age, that's really how it's supposed to be. The best women is the ones who their father taught them what they supposed to do for a man and just for their family. See, these bitches nowadays don't got that. And that's why a lot of these situations don't end up working, because these dudes, you really got to go to work with these chicks, man, and teach them what it means to be a woman, man. And it's not easy.
Yeah, a lot of these fathers failed they daughters, man. They failed their sons too.
Yeah. Got that Lamentations.
They weak. They got that happy wife, happy life spirit on them.
This is all Lamentations 4 and 3. Even the sea monsters.
Start at 1.
Khan, this is Lamentations 4 and 1. How has the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers?
Right now we in a lower state, man. The other nations look at us and think this wise and great people. All right, etiquette and shit like that. That was us.
That's right.
The Moors wouldn't talk to the Edomites that shit, man. But the Moors got it coming down from the scriptures.
That's right.
I remember my grandma teaching. Look, she was on that shit. By not putting the elbows on the table, not getting the truth found out. That's the Sirach. Further proof that we the Israelites. She just had that in her naturally, man. You know, different little shit like that.
Yeah.
The washing the hands, Jake be on it. You saw they even wash their fucking hands.
Man,
they
look.
ain't rolling shit. They didn't wash their hands.
And then want to
They
shake
have to
your
make
hand.
right.
Oh, man.
And they act like on Blue Street. He just got done putting. Bro, he just got done putting that preparation H on. The hair boy cream. And then want to go shake Martin's hand.
Come on, bro. These
It's so
motherfuckers-
weird, bro.
You go to one of these public bathrooms, man. Fucking Edomite won't even look, and the nigga walk past the sink and look in the other direction on purpose, man. Like
They have to,
they don't even want to look at the sink, man.
they have to make an advisory
Wow, bro.
to wash your hands.
Yeah, when you wash your hands, that's when they're kind of like put some
They
water.
with the water for 2
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah, it's not trying to do.
I remember me and Murph was working at Damon Tavern, and I had went to the bathroom, and this Edomite waiting outside for me to come out the bathroom, and he like banging on the door and shit. I'm washing my hands, and I come out the bathroom, and I told him, I said, bro, chill out, man. I gotta wash my hands and shit. This motherfucker talking about some, oh, you one of them, huh? See, this is the type of mentality that we living with, man. And that's why all these hoes is dirty like they are now, because as the ruler is, so are the people. All you niggas dirty, cause Esau dirty, and he passed this shit down to you niggas, man.
You are like your father, the devil, man.
Yeah, that's bugs, man.
Even my son's grandpa, he told me, he said, really, a man should wash his hands first before he even take his dick out and pee. Because you don't know what bacteria you have on your hand, you taking a piss. He told me that. So sometimes if I remember, I wash my hands before I even take my dick out and piss. Man, shit, it's just etiquette.
Right.
Man.
It's June.
Go ahead, finish that. Let me take it.
It says,
It is June, bro.
Oh shit, this wicked shit.
it says, Lamentations 4 and 2. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine
They
gold.
get to Isaiah 3, it's 3 and 12, 3 and 13. Women oppress us, women and children, go ahead.
It says, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Right. Just not breastfeeding your children is a cruel thing.
That's right.
And that's the scripture say. Right there, even the sea monster nurture their damn children. All right, you bitches put the bottle. Y'all figured out how to fold the cover up enough, put the bottle right there, so you ain't gotta hold the baby in the bottle.
And these hoes boasting that shit now. They cause they wanna keep their figure. That's their excuse. But
That helps your figure.
you bitches be busted anyway. And then go ahead, Dr. Lock.
No, I was gonna say, when you go to Walmart, Walgreens, that's one of the things they keep locked up. The Similac, the Infamil. Because they know you're gonna run in there and try to steal that when you produce your own milk.
That's right.
Putting that heavy metals in your baby, then you run around, wonder why so many kids goddamn Down syndrome and shit now.
Yeah, man.
You mixing that motherfucking heavy metals with that motherfucking that cocktail of vaccines they take from birth.
That's it.
That shit fuck their brain up.
And all these little niggas eating this McDonald's and shit. And see, you bitches, it's coming out that you just don't give a fuck about your kids. You got certain bitches. This is one bitch, she a little IG. One of these IG famous bitches that these niggas be thinking that they love and shit. This bitch left her fucking kid in the house in Philly and went to New York for like a month, man.
Yeah, that's a common occurrence.
Fucking 4 or 5 year old kid, man.
Like the one bitch, she went out the country for her birthday for like a month or two. I think the baby died.
Wow, man.
Cruel.
Hey, there was a report recently that a chick went and she went to shoplift and the car exploded.
Yeah,
the baby was in the car.
That's crazy.
How the car explode, bitch? What
What are these little niggas doing in that car? That's what I want to know.
That bitch look like Wesley Snipes.
lighter?
Probably something. I'm like, this bitch went in there to go be a thief. and the kids got their life stolen. How about that?
I'm about to say it.
You know, bars.
Good.
Bars. Hey, finish that
It says, it says, verse 4, the tongue of the suckling child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them.
Right. So, hey, literally malnourished, but they give you right over to Esau the murderer, man. All right, they give you right over to Esau the murderer, and that's when we say nigga, we mean all the tribes.
That's right.
Because the black women, they obsessed with Esau, man.
Man, look.
And these motherfucking these Mexican niggas are the most effeminate niggas on the fucking planet.
Say that again, man.
These Mexican niggas are the most effeminate niggas on the planet. Y'all remember the viral video when the Mexican dude was crying for the bitch that left him?
Yeah, outside. And the dude was upstairs with the bitch.
singing the song.
Hey, look.
Yes, bro, tweaking.
And that's the spirit, because me and Murph was talking about this shit yesterday. Because one of these little bitches that work with us had a little boyfriend come pick him up. Or pick her up, and this bitch was on some folly. You Mexican niggas and you Ephraimites and all you Latin niggas, you gonna fucking learn the hard way, man. You know? Cause them little bitches raggedy too. And you know, we get on the black woman a lot, but all this shit applies to all of you hoes, man. Bye, Felicia.
How you know my name is
Dismissed.
Hey, don't say she.
Damn.
Oh,
And it's Friday.
I got the Isaiah, man.
Hey,
Told me to get out.
is it more than that? Con.
No, that was the last.
That's the Job then. That's the Job 39. Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Right, so now look, everything is upside down, man. Esau put the woman above the man, and everything is out of fucking order, man.
Yep.
All right, because the man is supposed to be over the woman, teaching the woman values, and really, that's how the house runs smoothly. All right, the man teach the children. All right, those children learn and grow up to be in their proper order, so that daughter becomes a mother that has a husband that's a father and a man. All right, he's gonna make sure his house is run a certain way, and she's gonna have the same mindset as him. Not her trying to do it her way. Look at the example of her doing it her way. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. She done turned her damn. This ain't even her son. This her damn stepson. She done, and the actual boy's mother is putting up a fight trying to stop this shit.
Yeah.
And telling us what the problem is.
Yeah.
Not the the video. The boy wanted bitches. He was 6-7 years old. He wanted, huh? Yeah, he asked him how many girls he got.
Yeah.
He said he won a lot of bitches. And then fast forward to Gabrielle, now he a damn
Whatever.
dick sucker.
From Eva.
It's true.
I got a quote. The scripture said the woman root of foundations, man.
Come.
And the man, the man established the households.
By the blessing of the Father.
All right, the blessing of the Father will establish the households. All right, so by having a man in the house, it builds more structure. All right, the woman ruling, man, everything's out of course, man. Everything's gonna be fucked up, man. The children gonna become moles. All right, your men gonna become effeminate, and your women gonna be fucking men that grew up to be that shit.
I got a quick one. This is Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. And only one way a wise woman will come about is through a man of the Lord. He gonna teach her wisdom. See, females don't have wisdom. They don't have knowledge. They don't have understanding. So when you try to say, oh, they smart, they smarter than us. That's a damn lie. They don't have no type of structure. You gotta teach them it. And that's the only way they'll have a little wisdom and some common sense about them.
Yeah.
But they don't, common sense ain't common to them. You know?
Esau the devil. He's the serpent. This is that what you said is the proof he's the serpent in the garden. The whole women are smarter thing comes from the fact that women mature quicker than men. And that's not talking about mentality. Women reach their peak before men do. They age like milk. So when they say they mature, it means they reach their perfection sooner. So by the time a woman is 21, 22, she's done. A man can still even grow in stature up until he's 28. Women be through by then. They on a decline.
Then even the education system that Esau create is really catered to women and effeminate motherfuckers. You know, people that's gonna be docile and be soft and not ask questions and just do what they told to do.
That's exactly it. It's not education, it's indoctrination.
Exactly. But this is what they're doing. They're destroying the houses now. They plucking it down with their hands. They want to be in charge. They want to tell. It's like the dude said, you live with these females, your shit gonna be at the dope when it's time to go, or burnt up or something. Especially if you were one of them guys that deal with other women, your shit gonna get messed up. So if you don't want to live with he said, do not live with no female. Make sure you got your own crib, your name on it. He said, of course he didn't say it both, but he said, but don't be in no woman house with just her name on it.
Yeah, man. If it's possible. And you know, Jake, you know, financially ain't don't got really stable footing. But if you somebody that is blessed enough to be able to afford certain shit, it would be wise, even if you got a woman that you live with, like the brother said, to have your own studio or something on the side, so that when this bitch get to acting up, you ain't got to worry about sleeping in your car or none of that shit, man. And don't live on the 5th floor with one of these hoes, man. TV going out the window, PlayStation going out the window, everything. You know?
This is Ezekiel.
I was making a point to what the brother said, because women are meant to be guided and programmed. The proof is with the schooling system, right? When they did the assembly line, they finally got the women in the workforce. The reason they kept pushing women at the assembly lines and shit, because they can do the same task repetitionally with no problem. They don't have a problem just doing that shit. A man, he like to think, he trying to figure out this thing, that thing. A man is a problem solver.
Right,
it's easy for a woman to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, because she's mentally programmed. She's a servant. She's meant to serve. So it's easy for her to do like a dog. You teach a dog how to, when you say sit to sit, every time you say sit, he gonna sit.
That's right.
That's a woman. She gonna do the same thing. She don't matter putting the caps on the pen. She can do that. A man, he gonna lose his mind just put the caps on the pen for 8 hours.
Right.
Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, even at the factories. Oh, the women there, they don't have no problem folding the box. As soon as you put their ass on something else, they have a problem with it. They get mad and they want to quit. But when the man, you know, they do their thing. Shit, even when I was throwing the pieces in the box, I started doing some little tricks with it, like fuck it. When it was coming down the line, making it easy on me. Told one person, no, put that bitch in the front because she's slower than us. Put her in the back, we gonna get backed up. It's gonna go smoother like this. Cause one time they put a chick where it first start, you gotta catch them and put them in the box. Man, the whole line got backed up, everything started falling off and everything, man.
Hey, speaking of that, the schools and stuff like that, I taught at many schools, but the best schools I've been in, it was men being principals, man. Because they will figure out how to make the school better, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. Everything else with women that's principals, it's always been terrible, bro.
Chaos.
Yeah, they be on power trips too.
Arguments. That happened
the whole
to my
nine,
school.
bro. Yeah.
Edomite lady ended up becoming the principal instead of this dude named Mr. Conway. Even though I think he was Jake through the spirit, he looked like an Edomite, but the school, everybody ran smooth in school, everybody loved him. The school went perfect. As soon as this bitch come in, everything was chaos. Motherfuckers was fighting more. All type of shit.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Because women don't have no true authority.
That's right.
Exactly.
But, you had something?
Oh yeah, comment.
Shalak.
This is Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Right.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
That's right.
Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage.
And that's why you bitches are through now. So y'all took Esau goodies, got the man out the crib, but now you're destroyed. I just watched the bitch get shot in her head. I watched the video earlier.
Wow.
Dude walked up, talked, and I don't know what she said. She pointed her arm this way. He stood there, talked back, he took to the side, pulled the gun out slow as hell. Bitch ain't got no reaction time, she ain't run, she ain't do nothing. She's still standing there and blew that bitch top off, man.
And see, a lot of these bitches proud. They got the mentality that this nigga not gonna do shit. And that's probably why the bitch didn't run or nothing. Cause especially these little ghetto bitches, you know, these Latin bitches and these black bitches that grow up in the hood and shit. Them little bitches, they don't believe that nobody ever gonna do shit to them.
The bitch just got her pipe stolen. She had it in her waistband on her back instead of her purse for one. But even if you got your purse, these bitches think they so fucking tough, man.
Yeah.
She had the shit on her waistband. Nigga in the gas station still.
I saw it, yeah.
He grabbed it. Now he fell to the floor. She's still trying to reach for it. He snatched the shit right off that bitch. Well, this bitch didn't have enough strength to, when she grabbed it to get it on. He snatched it from her.
Yeah.
Took her pipe, man.
And that's first of all, a bitch having a gun, period, is masculine as fuck. But this bitch trying to carry the gun, this bitch trying to carry the gun like Gangstalicious with the fucking cut in the back of the shirt so you can reach for the toast. That shit wicked, man.
Yeah, man. They don't need no gun anyway. I just saw two females shoot motherfucking somebody on live. One girl like, oh, you got the pipe in your, the niggas that gave you the pipe, huh? And this bitch gon' aim the gun and shoot the bitch for no reason.
The chick was on Facebook Live.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The bitch shot the bitch. And then another bitch, she was arguing with a bitch. Like, she like, shut the fuck up. Boom, boom, put two in her. Like, god damn.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, bitches are the most violent.
Yeah.
They showed the statistics on it. When women ruled, the war increased. They have to say, man, the power war, this war, this war. No, when women ruled, they showed that the chance of war was actually higher.
That's
They
right.
did studies on it, man.
They're emotional as hell.
Even in the domestic violence, when you look into domestic violence in this June, you know the women and women couples are the worst and most violent and abusive couples, and none of these hoes ever go to the joint. None of this shit is never on the news or nothing. A bitch can lie and say that a dude put his hands on her, and the bitch don't got no bruises, and the nigga gonna go do 5 years. Yeah. These fucking studs be beating the shit out of these hoes,
I just saw a stud comedian make the joke about it. She said she was trying to hype up gay relationships. She said the good part is ain't no domestic violence. It's just two bitches fighting. So they ain't getting no trouble for the shit.
Throwing hoes out the car. I seen a video. This bitch threw a bitch out the car while they was driving. I said, man, this bitch ain't finna get in trouble for this shit, man.
Go ahead, finish that.
It says Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease.
Right. So you women thought Esau was gonna help you actually advance. All that really did was keep your ass locked up in a fucking ghetto, all right, with a bunch of kids, you know, with different baby daddies, man.
That's right.
Goddamn kids don't even get along because they got raging spirits battling each other, man.
That's right.
Fucking through.
Con.
Got your ass noodles and Doritos, man.
Con.
You eating that shit when you pregnant, fucking up your damn child's DNA. Bro, it's so much science and shit coming out. We at the end, this information out there. A lot of shit, just DNA just all fucked up because of this devil, man.
Yeah.
Fucking madness, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of these black hoes smoking blunts while they pregnant. These bitches don't get no fuck.
That's the first food you learn how to cook. Ramen noodles.
Yes. Oodles and noodles.
I just saw nigga woman at the motherfucking at the beach on 39th. She had the baby with a cup of liquor in her hand with the square. The baby among an infant, man. And she got the square, she smoking the square. Dancing and shit, they twerking and shit. I'm like, that little baby,
that baby destroyed.
He already died.
Oh yeah, they be, you know, they be letting, they definitely shotgun the smoke. The blunt smoke to their babies.
Passing the blunt.
Oh yeah, they did that one line. That girl was giving her kids the blunt.
I did a lesson on that.
Smoking the blunt and stuff.
Yeah.
One made it go through his nose. She was like, ooh, they was like hyping it up. That shit wicked. That boy should be smoking no blunt.
Damn joke, man.
Nigga know how to roll. Nigga know how to roll better than Snoop by the time he 5.
That shit crazy, man.
I got something.
This is Titus 2. And I started 2. I started 1.
Yeah, might as well start it.
Yeah, kind of.
Right.
You know, what's wrong with me, right? I said, But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, brave, temperate, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. That aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to too much wine, teachers of good things. All right, so this is the example of what women should be and how they should act. This is the aged women. So the women before the younger women are supposed to teach them how to be sober-minded and how to be righteous women. Instead, that the mothers who are also in like IG Live with their daughters twerking at the club together. All right, teaching them the same ways how they got here, being a thought. All right.
It says not giving to too much wine. There's a bitch that follows me on Instagram. She be up at 10 in the morning already with a Hennessy bottle, bro. What the fuck? This bitch wakes up and she's already drunk, man.
The Hennessy don't
with
help.
a buzz ball, big ass buzz ball, and a Hennessy bottle, and a blunt, and a fucking Starbucks coffee right next to her, man. That shit is bugged out.
If your bitch drinking dark liquor, leave her the fuck alone, man. That's for a man. Bitches shouldn't be drinking no dark liquor, man.
It says, verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children.
Right, so that gotta be taught. See, these women are taught and have disdain for a man.
That's right.
They don't need no man. They can do bad all by themselves. Well, bitch, you will do bad all by yourself. That saying is the most asinine thing you can say. You accept that you're gonna be terrible by yourself.
That's right.
Verse 5 says, be discreet.
Having discretion. Did you forget the definition?
Discreet. And the Greek it says a sound mind in one's senses, self-control.
Not twerking at the head, not twerking on the headlights to stop lights. Right.
I'm out of town. Fucking with my round.
Just rolled a damn round last night.
For that whole round.
Look, man, that shit crank in the club, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Terrible, bro. That shit.
What's the other one? Pull the car over, I got a piss. These bitches reckless, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, that shit's so wild. They don't even play
Time
that
to
one
switch. Go ahead, man.
Hey, so lucky it was the bitch twerking on 290 yesterday. Fell off the thing and rolled over. She rolling in the street. I'm like, E-way 290.
She popped right up, didn't she?
She was twerking. Now she was fucked up like Family Guy when they fall
Oh,
off.
yeah.
That bitch retarded that. Look, that bitch said, bitch, I'm in the Hellcat. What's a jugs? This is wicked, man.
It says to be discreet, chas, meaning the chase, meaning modest, pure of every fault, clean. All right, and it's a whole combination of things women must be. All right, to present themselves as righteous. All right, it says keepers at home.
Yes.
Good. Obedient to their own husband.
Right, not being a car booty, bitch. Be in the crib.
That's right.
All right, go do some woman's work. Increase your man's value.
That's right.
And then be in the house doing house shit, man. Make sure the house is in order.
Quietly too.
Quietly too. Say that again.
Because y'all know what I do. I ain't gonna say it on camera. But a lot of these crimes that happen to women happen around 2 to 3:30 in the morning. Where these bitches fresh from the club, fresh doing whatever type of wickedness that they doing. Now I don't know if y'all heard of this guy because they didn't really post this on the news a lot. It was the Belmont rapist.
Damn.
Oh, I heard
I
that.
definitely
I
ain't
heard
heard
that.
that.
They don't put that shit on the news.
He's a raper.
Yeah, Belmont rapist. This shit is true as hell, man. I can't make this up. So it's this guy, he was called the Belmont rapist. All right, and so what this nigga would do
was rape these bitches now. I'm just talking shit.
But he was so diabolical about it. What this dude would do is he would wait at the red line on Belmont, and he would wait for all these drunk bitches to get off the train, and he would just look at them and just be like, not drunk enough, not drunk enough. And then when he see that bitch, he like,
gotcha.
That's
Gotcha,
her.
bitch.
So what he would do is he would follow this drunk bitch down Belmont, and as soon as she dip off on one of them side streets, he like,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, man.
a gun. He really never had a gun, but he would pretend like he had a gun. And he would tell this chick to get on her knees and give him that mouth service. And then afterwards, he tell her to turn around and bend over, bust one in her backside, kiss on the forehead, and then take her.
Hey, look, this is why the rape laws in the Bible is important. Because guess what? He would have to stick with that bitch according to the scriptures. Now she got to live with that thing forever. See? Rape is going to happen.
You gonna learn to love it, bitch.
Because there was one story, and I'm going to let you read that, but this is one story where this chick, all right, she actually decided to report the Belmont rapist. This dude caught now, but this was before he got caught. All right. She called her boyfriend, called the police, said, "Hey, I got raped." And so the police come to the scene to the girl. The boyfriend arrives there, and she's telling the story to the police officer, like, "What happened?" And she was like, "Well, you know, I was walking, and then this guy, at least I thought he had a gun, you know, he told me to go over here, and he said, all right, get on your knees and suck my dick." And the boyfriend's hearing this, and he's like, "Did you at least fight?" And she was like, "Well, no, I didn't fight because I thought he had a gun." So she's like, "I just got down and I sucked his dick, you know, and all this other stuff." And so the boyfriend was fucking distraught that he's like, "This the chick I'm trying to marry, and I got to hear this story about how this chick done sucked the dude's dick." So the police like, "All right, so you know what else happened?" Well, after that, he told me to bend over, and he started hitting it from behind, and you know, he blew in my backside, and then the boyfriend was like, you could tell his whole fucking world was crushed. He's like, "I'm trying to marry you, and now you done sucked his dick, and he done blew in your backside." He was like, "What the? Did you like try? Seriously, did you try?" She was like, "No, I thought he had a gun." So the police was like, well, anything else?" "Well, yeah, after he, you know, finished doing his business, he kissed me on the forehead and left." And the police like, "Oh, the Belmont rapist."
That was the Buffalo Bill calling.
We're no longer the wet bandits. We're the sticky bandits.
Now you say.
And this is like one of many stories that I have, but I can't really say what I do. But this is what happens, like the brother was just reading in Titus. Like, hey, you bitches should be keepers at home. That's why the scriptures say it's Sirach, don't give these bitches room to gad abroad, man. This is the type of stuff that happens to you women when you think you can just run everywhere and there just be no consequences. You can dress however the hell you want to dress, and there's no consequences to it.
You're going to end up like Kanika Jenkins. Put it in a fucking
bro. I'm just gonna cut you off. I was just gonna go there. I was gonna say, remember that video you did when they was niggas on the comic board? They was on your head, bro.
You know,
they like, man, fuck this nigga, man, and fuck the Hebrews, and I'll blow this nigga head off and all this. I'm like, damn. I'm reading. The comments more interesting than the video. I was like, I gotta pause the video and read this shit. Boy, they was ready to kill you over this shit. I'm like, damn, they ready to kill Matthias over this video. Niggas was hot over that video, bro. But you was speaking straight facts, no.
She should have been at home. That's the real reason why she died. She should have been her ass in the house, man. If you would have been listening to the proper guidance, you wouldn't be out there. And then her cousin, I used to talk to her cousin, was cool and shit. I'm gonna work with her. I think she must have came across the video that I made. She must have ended up blocking me. But the point is, though, it's just a simple fact, man. Like, cause she was crying, I'm seeing it all on R.I.P. Kanika. I'm like, oh shit, they was related. I'm like, I ain't know. Yeah. But it's just the funny part, like, man, I've been telling her about the truth before I even saw that shit that happened to Kanika. So really, that's a warning to her ass. Yeah. But these bitches don't take warning. You see what just happened to your damn cousin? You doing the same dumb goofy shit. What you think gonna happen to you?
Yeah, the bill gonna come. And even like the elder was saying about this Belmont dude and how the boyfriend was, well, didn't you fight him? Well, no, the bitch didn't fight him, nigga. You was supposed to be fighting this bitch about going outside without you, nigga. See, it's a proper way to do everything and a proper order to do everything. That little boyfriend spirit is effeminate and it's soft, man.
Yeah, it is.
Making deals with bitches.
That's why it's called a boyfriend. You a fucking boy, nigga. When you look, the word husband is the same word for man. That's why this my man, this my husband. It's the same thing. This my woman. It's the same word. The other shit is effeminate. To be a boyfriend is to be effeminate, man.
You said it right, bro. You said it. You hit it perfect. You just said, why did he fight her about? Why is she out here like this? How about she? Why is she out here drunk as hell at that time of night by herself?
Man,
why you a woman out here like that, man?
He ain't no hedge.
Okay, look, man. Because I'm at the point that, actually, it's the spirit Murph walked up because we've been talking about this as of late. Of course, you gotta put certain accountability on the woman too, because they still adults. But I'm at the point, man, where I don't hold these bitches to that high of a standard of accountability no more, because you niggas let these hoes do whatever the fuck they want to do, man.
Whatever they want.
You should have never, dude should have never even, soon as that bitch said that she was going out with her friends and doing this, because that wasn't the first time it happened, he should have knew that wasn't gonna be his wife right there.
Yeah.
But see,
on the podcast, I had to catch the clip of it. The bitch broke down crying because the dude rebuked her. She left her husband, or the nigga she was with, I guess was her husband, but she wanted to go on a trip to Miami. He wasn't having it, so I guess it was an ultimatum.
Oh, like the Fresh and Fit podcast? Yeah, I saw it.
So she left him. And the dude on that cutter, like, you did all this, now look at you. She break down crying.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round.
She out here in Miami.
You fucking tweaking, man. Go ahead, Shimon.
This is 2 Kings 11:1. And when Athaliah, the mother of Ahaziah, saw that her son was dead, she arose and destroyed all the royal seed. Right? And that's what happens when a woman sat on the throne of David. Right? She tried to end the line of David, even though we know the Lord promised that line would never end. That's exactly what she did. She went for the kill. Right? And that's what a lot of you bitches would do, given the option, man. They just did a report on CBS Chicago. Why are black women disproportionately being attacked?
And you got to get into that story too. That's one of my favorite stories.
The Apostle just, matter of fact, he just put a link up on his channel, Apostle Hawk. All right, CBS Chicago. Why are a lot of black women disproportionately being targeted and killed? And it's because of all the things we're going into, man. You bitches have liberty to get abroad. You out here ride the ride. All right, you don't want to be a keeper at the house, a pillar of rest. So you get what you get. And that's why we always go into it. The majority of the 2/3 is going to be a bunch of women, right? Who are going to be stomped in the mire of the street pursuing the Isaiah 32.
Right. Because they doing this, it's Ecclesiastes 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. When he have found a fountain, and drink of every water near her, by every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. And then in the new speaker, it says she'll open her legs for any man. You know, so it don't. So that's what that's going into. These females, these bitches, they will open up their leg to any man's ride and let them clap, man. All that pity, like the girl who said she took the dude out on a pity, on a date, because he ain't been on a date for 6 years. To eat him.
There's a black woman who eat him like that.
He gonna end up clapping her. She gonna suck his rod out of pity. Like, I'm being for real. This was gonna happen. Cause these bitches will receive every man.
And it ain't about that, bro. It's just cause he was an Edomite, bro.
Yeah,
she just wanted to be seen with a white man.
Yeah, that's right.
That shit didn't have. Fuck that. That's the key point. There's a lot of niggas around that nigga. You know how many black dudes or Latin dudes this bitch turned down that's Israelite men in her inbox every day? I can't wait till the Lord get rid of you black.
Hey, no, what you said is facts, because he didn't make the post on social media. She did.
Yep.
Because he an Edomite.
And she wanted to be seen with her father, the devil.
Come on, man. One of these bottom of the barrel niggas, man.
Right.
These you black bitches, you not fooling nobody, man. You fucking with the bottom of the barrel Edomites, man.
That's right.
I hope he got them cheeks. Shit, bitch.
I hope he did too.
One less bitch off the table. Who cares?
Right.
Nobody cares, man. Hope he got that motherfucking fucking 3,000.
Exactly. Where that fried the rice up?
That's all she good for.
Wicked ass whore.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness.
She really believed that she ain't doing wicked. And guess what, man? When you females see this judgment come to y'all ass, cause y'all don't want to be women or wives, you gonna see the destruction in that day. Cause then y'all gonna be a lot of the ones yelling, "Where is the Lord thy God?" Y'all gonna be the ones saying that shit, man.
Right.
And man, you gonna get your ass stomped out in these streets, man.
Right.
And you gonna get ripped apart. Don't be surprised when a dude rape you to death.
That's it.
It's with Rod raping you.
They already suffering these consequences,
Come on,
man.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? Brother got another story.
Because that Isaiah, it says many days and years. This has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Like the bitch that got tossed in that motherfucking suitcase in New York a few years back. And these are just isolated incidents that we know through the news and shit. This shit is happening a lot.
And it's a lot
And
of
then
shit
these
that-
black bitches get on social media, nobody protecting a black woman. Bitch, you said you're gonna do bad all by yourself.
That's
Never
it.
let you.
Enjoy
That's
that
it.
motherfucking luggage ride, bitch. Enjoy being
Right.
carry on, bitch.
That's it, man. Hey,
Yo, check this out.
You say want to take a trip.
Check this story out. Now, this you got this couple. They were going out to dinner downtown here in Chicago, right? And this chick was going to meet her man's parents. All right. So she meets up with her man at the restaurant, and he's looking at her, and he's like, well, she was in the right spirit. He was like, what are you dressed in? He's like, this is not appropriate. You about to see my parents. And she was just like, well, it's not a big deal. You know, I can dress how I want to dress. You know, I'm just coming to see you, and we're going to go out to eat. And the boy, the man, he was really upset. Like, no,
yeah.
you my woman. I don't want you looking like this in front of my parents.
Yeah.
So she got all mad and stormed off out of the restaurant. Like, basically, how dare you? So in her anger, in her pride, that's more of what it is, pride, okay? This chick went to another spot, got drunk. As she was leaving, some guy saw that she was by herself, drunk. He took this chick down to Lower Wacker.
Oh, wow.
All right.
We all get
He
lost.
took this chick down to Lower Wacker,
She's through.
put her ass down on the concrete, and was getting ready to do his business. Now, it just so happened, I'm gonna claim that too, it just so happened that a nigga woman was leaving work and saw this guy on top of this woman. And she was like, hey, cut it out, cut it out. He didn't care. He was still like, I'm about to get this shit on. So she called 911. The police got down there. While the police got on the scene, he was still on top of this chick, trying to get his groove on.
What?
This bitch was passed out, from what my friend told me. Passed out. She had no clue that this man was about to put his rod into her. And if it wasn't for the nigga woman leaving work and calling the police, she would have got. Now see, all this would have not happened if she would have just took the advice of a man, went home, changed her fucking clothes, and enjoyed the night with him and his parents. But she angry and in her pride said, you can't tell me what to do. Now a nigga damn near had his way with you, and now you gotta look at your man like a fucking dumbass.
He ain't dealing with her no more.
That's
Oh,
right.
you know he ain't doing
Hey, look, it go back to the story in Judges, man. She wanted to play the whore, all right? She wanted to play the whore, and the scripture says she went to her father's house. So she moved back with her father. She left her man who she was dealing with. She moved back with her father, played the whore. You know, she rode the car carousel, and the car carousel cranked her to death, man. All right? That judgment was set up to be just like that, man.
That's right.
That's why when the priest found her body, he chopped it up into 12 pieces. And he said, consider this, man. You have to think about this. Why did this happen? As an example.
Right.
Yeah,
Now, granted,
your own wickedness.
exactly. Now, granted, now it's parabolic too because it's 12 tribes. All right? And they show the 12 tribes in order. But all because of that woman wanted to play fucking games, man. Hey, my daddy used to say it all the time. The same shit make you laugh, make you cry. Keep smiling, nigga. Watch what happens. All these jakes think it's a joke. Go ahead, bro.
Because hey, this is why that was about to happen to her. This Joel 39, I'm going to start at 17, read to 19. Because because the Most High Power God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. What time she lifted up herself on high, she scourges the house in her rider. She was proud. You know, they don't know how to humble they fucking self. I had to cuss this old bitch out the other day. You know, cause he asked, can I, use my phone to make a call for a cab? I did it, but then the bitch kept being unruly. And I'm like, you know what? No, you gonna take this fucking rebuke. Man, you gonna shut up, you gonna take this rebuke I'm giving you. Cause if you would've listened, she talk about some man, the reason why she out here, cause some man run. I said, that's the Lord made that happen to your ass. Because of your fucking mouth, you don't know how to shut the fuck up, you don't know how to just be quiet and humble yourself. Cause she gonna say, what's humble? Being lowly, learning how to be lowly.
What's
man.
humble?
What
You
the
see that?
man?
See, that's a joke. What's humble, huh?
Hey,
Cuss their ass the fuck out, man.
This
Hey,
is,
these bitches out of fucking order, man. How about Shemal Shah's about to deal with them viciously, man.
That's right. This is Sirach 26 and 25 in the Good News Bible translation. It says, a self-willed woman is a bitch, but a woman with a sense of decency honors the Lord. And I'm gonna read it in the KJV. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. See, a lot of you self-willed women, y'all think that you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could go out to the club. You could party whenever the fuck you want. You could wear whatever the fuck you want. You could talk to a man however the fuck you want. And then when you get judged, where's all that power that Esau gave you?
That's right.
Where's all that power that where Esau put you on top, man? Where's the pedestal that you were sitting on, bitch?
That's right.
What that Wonder Woman shit they put in the movies?
Come on, man.
Hey, call out what you just read again. What's the him-based spirit, bitch?
This
The him-based bitches, they was just sexual toys for the men in the army. When you look at the history.
the Sirach 26 and 25 in the GMB translation.
Can you read verse 10 while you there, Sirach?
It says, verse 10, it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Right, abuse herself, man.
Damn.
These bitches putting themselves in these positions because they got liberty, man.
That's right.
And it starts with a failed father.
That's right.
Because that even in Judges, her father should have never let her come back on some adultery shit. Now fast forward to us 1,000 times worse. Look at these bitches, man.
Yeah.
These bitches, these niggas will let their daughters be in the room with male company.
While they in the house with this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey.
And then the bitch will cuss at the father. Dad, don't just open my door.
Con. And you know, it's like the elder Benji mentioned it earlier. It's so many things that you don't hear about. See, these bitches really getting judged every day. Some of them dying, but some of them not. Me and this brother see it at work all the time, man. These chicks think she's sweet. They come to the club and see what they believe this shit Esau tell them, where they think that all men are just stupid, and they don't understand that these niggas in these places be wise to be wicked as fuck.
Melvin,
these bitches getting shit
I follow
dropped.
you home every night.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
These bitches going to the club with the ketamine kings, getting shit dropped in their drink, getting destroyed. I was at work yesterday, and one of these jakes that go to the club, he ended up doing some hoes a favor and giving them a ride to the crib. And this bitch texted him the next morning like, yeah, man, these niggas that I came to the club with drugged me. I'm at the hospital right now.
Oh shit.
You know? Because these hoes think they smart. They go to the fucking club. They really look kids in their mind, and they not paying attention to shit, man. They think shit sweet, man.
So this is where you stay?
And let them read that.
Myron ass niggas.
Right.
Nah, this,
Nigga, this is where you stay? I follow you home every night. Nigga, you already know that. He looked, all right.
Really? I didn't know this.
He looked around like he ain't never seen it.
Right.
Then tell the bitch I follow you every night.
Right.
I spent a lot of money on you,
Spent a lot of
dog.
money on you, Diamond.
No, he read it in the record.
Go ahead, Ock.
No, that was 25. Go ahead and read that in the Good News.
It's Sirach 26 and 10. It says, if your daughter is determined to have her own way, keep a close watch on her. If you don't, she'll take advantage of any chance she gets.
This King James hit way harder. It says she gonna abuse herself with over much liberty. She finna fuck herself up. What's going on lately with the brothers hating on the King James version?
No,
God damn.
they just be thinking they found something deep.
Cause that didn't hit us. Read the King James version
Revelation,
over.
man.
It's a whole other vibration on it.
It says, Sirach
Look,
26
King
and
James
10.
was a black man that wore a motherfucking hat tilted. We gonna read the King James version.
Had a demon, man.
Mama named him Clay.
King Aquabos, motherfucker. We reading his version.
It says, Sirach 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself.
Abuse herself, not take advantage of the liberty. No, it said abuse herself.
That's right.
She gonna fuck herself up.
That's right.
It's a difference, man. Let King James speak, man. Go ahead.
It says, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty.
Right, putting herself in terrible situations, man.
That's right.
Bitches getting stabbed. They out 2 a.m. Then wonder, oh, you got stabbed. Oh, my baby. Why you ain't have your baby in the motherfucking house?
Man.
The fuck out of here.
Protect black women.
Fast track to
Man,
destruction,
fuck the
man.
black woman, man. I ain't into that shit.
You can't protect the strong, independent. How you gonna protect something that's strong and
It
independent?
sound like that bitch should be
I
protecting
can
you.
read this.
The most unlovedest.
Hey, look,
love
King
this.
David said he don't trust in the sword. He trusts in how about Shim Yahushua. He said through your name. That's a mighty warrior.
Nobody.
He ain't never claimed I'm strong, independent. He said he gonna get his source from the Lord. So you women ain't rocking with your source, which is your man.
Right.
Now look, he knows words, bitch.
That's right.
You doing bad all by yourself.
That's right.
And
And
it's
you're
perfect.
black.
I love it.
Now you a penny with a hole in it, bitch.
Worthless.
And you gotta look at their idols too. These women have idols.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They even gave them a position on Instagram called them influencers.
Yeah.
Right.
So they influence each other on how they dress and how they get to the bag.
Yep. The
Right.
mannerism.
Yeah.
What did Young Miami, who's a fucking whore right now, she out here, she said, listen, I'm not your typical whore, I'm a whore. She said, I'm not a hoe, I'm a whore with a W. So I guess the W makes it a little
Makes
bit
it
better.
classy.
Makes it classy. She said, I'm a hoe with a W.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to say? You're still a whore at the end of the day.
And to be clear, a lot of these influencer bitches, they don't even do none of the shit that they gas you hoes up to do. This bitch Sukiana just rebuked the nigga for walking up on her and kissing her because this bitch don't do none of the shit she actually talks about, man.
Hey.
All the time.
That bitch, she on the couch. Saw the other interview with the one dude talking about what he'll do to her and shit.
yeah.
He showed her the picture of his ride on the phone. She said, like, bitch, you talk about this all the time. What you expect?
Literally.
And they didn't show that whole interview with YK Osiris. She was flirting with that nigga. What you think? What you think he gonna do, bitch?
Yeah.
You talking all this shit? He finna. Well, what the fuck that mouth do,
That
bitch?
fired up. She got caught on the porno giving a man some head.
Some good damn slut,
Yeah,
bitch. You know what it is? They like to do it on their terms. That bitch a full-fledged slut.
There you
And
go, right
she
there.
had the one nigga, she want to be worshipped. She had the one nigga sucking her toes, random nigga in the pool. She just pulled her feet out. And this simp ass nigga, I didn't finna clap her. This ain't motherfucking foreplay or nothing. He just obsessed. Sucking her toes.
Tony
Where the
Twelve
niggas
sucker.
that get ratchet?
She really is a whore, man.
Like a bitch
You got
song.
OnlyFans and all of that. You
That
sucking
shit wild,
ride. This shit went viral all over the internet.
They just be playing the
Twerking
YK
on the
Osiris.
abortion table.
Don't be acting. Don't do that to. Don't do that to
Monster, bro.
KOS Cyrus. Don't try to belittle him.
Yeah, the industry just like to ride that nigga, bro.
Yeah, man. Don't try to. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
But it's because of what he said. He says, you think all these people that got all this shit just got it because they talented? No, these niggas worship the devil. I know these niggas. They sold out. That's why no, for real. Because they be trying to joke about, bro, but that's why.
Yeah,
Because
that's
he keep
it's
calling
a-
they goofy
It's
ass
his
out.
humiliation ritual.
Exactly.
Yep.
This is Sirach 26 and 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Right, you ain't shit. You portray yourself as a hoe, you're gonna be looked at as a hoe. That's all you ever gonna get.
That's right.
You're gonna be degraded. You're gonna be womanized. All right, you're gonna be objectified.
Objectified.
That's all you deserve, bitch. You a whore. Now shut up and suck pipe, man.
That's it. Yeah, then you talk about the objectivity bullshit these hoes be talking about. Women the most objective motherfuckers on the planet. Walk in somewhere on school, man, and you will really know, man.
They got the whole sweatpants thing. Nobody talk shit about this. Women talk about the gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
That's all. All women always talking about that. Print this, the print that. The gray sweatpants. But that's the outrage. Other men talking about a woman's butt.
Man, touching motherfuckers.
It's a woman.
You can't talk
Touching
about her
motherfuckers,
bundle.
all that
Nah,
shit,
bitch,
man.
you got bundle.
What's
That's
that
that
basketball
UK
player
shit.
That basketball
booty.
player.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Stephen Curry.
Aisha Curry.
Yeah,
That's a perfect example.
Yeah, man.
She took a ring off.
That's a perfect example of a shameless woman.
Yeah, Aisha Curry. She took her ring off when
She
she
didn't take it
started.
off. What she did is just as bad, but I wanted to say at least what she did. She was putting it back on, acting like, she
Making
wanted to commit
gestures.
adultery. She still wanted to commit adultery.
Yeah, she got
So
hot
the
off
point is the
blue
same.
muscle.
Everything else you're finna say is the same, but she didn't take it off. She was pushing it on, like,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
married,
okay.
I'm married, I'm married. Remind myself, don't suck this man's dick, cause he swole.
That's wicked, man.
Wicked,
Yeah, that
bitch.
was
But
wicked.
this her second offense though.
Yeah.
Remember the first one
Like
when she
a
was
fourth
on
offense.
Really?
the red table with them other wicked ass
Oh
hoes.
yeah, man.
Jada Pickett and her mother and her dumbass daughter. She gonna say, well, why don't I get more male attention?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she a
she
married
said
woman.
niggas ain't in her DM.
Yeah, like a DM. So that's the second one. So now
That's
you
a
on
bitch.
another. Now you publicly on a TV show. Dude come out shirtless, giving drinks, and she like, oh my god, like, oh, wish I wasn't married right now. Looking ass.
I
What are you
don't
talking
think
about?
Steph won since that shit happened with her.
Huh?
No,
I don't think he won since then.
beat
No,
Boston
no,
last
well,
year.
no, he got a championship.
They won
I
against
did
Boston.
win
Yeah,
that
he did.
shit.
Yeah, he did win
I
that
forgot about
championship.
that.
He still ain't.
You had to go hard.
No,
Jay got that LeBron spirit on.
No, I forgot. You know what? The Boston thing is a repressed memory.
God.
All right, because Tatum lost me some money because he didn't play the whole fourth quarter somehow.
God.
But that's not the story.
Hey,
Star of the team just shoot one time.
The nigga on them chips.
yeah,
nigga from
yeah,
St.
yeah,
Louis.
yeah. He definitely on them chips.
Hey, but what's crazy is
That's
Yeah, from my side. Yeah, from my side. But that shit with Aisha Curry will show you how stupid and fickle bitches are too. Cause this bitch hot over a nigga that's on swole. Bitch, the dude you married is in the NBA. This nigga works out for a living. You stupid bitch.
And that's crazy too because I saw a comment that said a very important point. She wasn't the only married woman on there. She was the only one acting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is deep book of. This is deep
She
book about.
wicked.
Should have got that white woman.
Bring it
I
up.
would have got the white woman.
Yeah, Steph tweaking, man. He a joke. He a joke. And you got motherfuckers comment. They said, whatever LeBron wife's name is, they say she'll never do this.
I was just gonna go there. Even at a certain
I got it.
level,
I got the screen.
Savina, I think her name is Savina or whatever. She even, you know, Savina, whatever,
Savannah James would
Yeah.
never do this.
Yeah.
Then they said Lee knows how to pick his women. I got
But even she
My
said, all I
goodness,
wanted to do was be a mother and just be low key. That's all she
She
said.
playing her part. That's what
Yeah,
she's supposed to
and
do.
she getting praised. Oh, finish that Ciroc you was reading. That's the good point, because that's the whole point of the verse.
It says back in Sirach 26 and 22, it says an harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
Right, and even though this is low level shit, because all four of them wicked. LeBron, the woman,
Yeah.
Curry, her husband, they all wicked, right? But it still shows how she's reverenced. She's praised even just as a woman and a wife that's thinking about her man the right way. And that's an honor to LeBron. Steph is getting dragged through the mud because of this bitch. And we wouldn't even know who she was if it wasn't for him. She wouldn't be Chef Curry if it wasn't for Steph Curry cooking on the fucking court.
That's right.
And she's being a damn bitch. That shit crazy.
Hey, there was
And he a simp. He's supposed to be the good guy in the NBA.
Right.
He the one that don't even cheat, supposedly.
Yeah,
Fucking
he the mascot, one of the images for the NBA. He wanted the good old boys of the NBA. I like that nigga Ja Morant.
And you know who told him that? His daddy. His daddy wasn't a simp, now he
Yeah.
a simp.
Yeah, they
That
swingers.
nigga Dale Curry left. That bitch left Dale Curry for a white man.
Yeah, they swingers. They switch wide. They swap. They swap.
All these niggas do that shit. That's why them niggas, it used to back in like when LeBron played for the Heat and shit. After the season, they'll always have little photo ops and shit where Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul and all these niggas get together and go on the yacht so they can do all that debaucherous ass shit, man.
Oh yeah, boys time.
That shit gay.
Yeah, we ain't having none of that shit
It's
over
June.
Hell no.
It's June.
The video man looked like a Chief Keef video, but we with the women after.
Yeah, that shit weak.
Go ahead.
Them niggas wild.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walking with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and missing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. That goes to our women, you know, having the attitude, being wicked as hell, you know, having the one-time eyes, looking at Dick, Harry, and Larry. You got a husband at the crib, all right? Want attention, like Steph Curry's wife want attention off of social media, all right? Walking and missing as they go and making the team look, sneaking around, cheating, and doing all types of the bumble and wicked shit, man, being a bunch of whores, man.
When they say walking, taking their feet, it's going to their foot jewelry they used to have. So these women low level, that curse really already hit. It's going to get worse when the shit crash.
right.
But women used to, even 20 years ago, women used to wear anklets. They don't even do that no more. It's been sexy. When you look at the other tribes down in South America shit, they still got the ankle wear. And it makes noise and shit. They dance with it on, it's meant to entice you and shit. So they used to do that. But now these bitches ain't even got, these bitches, they got country feet. They flat footed. I'm like, they ain't dash, bro. I'm feet. It's the same thing I look at, really the first, but. So once you see them feet, it throws everything off. I'll tell them if you got country feet, you got flat feet, bro, look, fuck all that shit. That shit be looking weird.
Hey, your ankles ashy to the motherfucker, man.
Hey, I'm like
Toenails don't even match their fucking fingernails.
The Apostle Elder Taha said it, man. I like every part of the woman.
Facts. It's supposed to be sexy and dainty.
Yeah, man. But now you saying that when I was dropping off some Uber to an older lady, and her feet was so, oh my God, was so ugly and nasty, crusty. I'm talking about bunions all over. I said, God, then she even said, I'm trying to hide my feet from you. I don't want to see them. First of all, I see why them bitches was.
Oh yeah, that's a part of black culture.
Bitch got callous.
On Martin, this is in the 90s. On Martin, the one scene with Shanae, fucking gay nigga, was working at the nail shop. She had to pour the motherfucking the sand out to do her toenails up and shit. All right, that's a big thing, man. Our women have fallen.
That's right.
So read that verse over. They ain't got pretty feet. Ain't no point in putting no jewelry on it.
That's right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
Proud, and that wanton eyes goes into not having discipline. So they got lust in their eyes, man. They're going from nigga to nigga.
Yup.
Well, here, a bitch be walking with her nigga. All right, and then, hey, like, we was at camp this past Saturday. The bitch with her nigga looking, smiling at the bros, like, bitch, keep fucking going, man.
Right. They the worst ones, man.
Yeah, they is.
Hey, yeah, that's why it says the treasures of a man is better than the courtesy of a woman, which brings shame and contempt.
Well, see, like me and the Elder Malcolm was going into it the other day. You know, we was chopping it up, and we was, you know, telling Jake how, like, we're not telling Jake to do it, but why they the most adulterous ones, the ones that's so-called married or so-called have boyfriends, because adulterous niggas prey on them, and they like fucking with niggas. Cause see, with a bitch that got a man, you only have one dude to so-called compete with on average. I mean, now granted, she probably fucking 2 or 3 niggas if she got a man, but a bitch who don't got a man, she got all type of niggas. But when a bitch got a man, majority of the time she's around this dude. So that's the only dude you really have to compete with in solidarity. And that makes it easier to get bitches that got men. And that's why bitches that got men more lustful. Because they ain't out here in every nigga face. And that's mine, and y'all don't even think about that.
Can I add something to that too?
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, if a bitch is friendly, that's a red flag, brothers. You got a friendly bitch? That's a red flag.
And you know, just to add on to what the brother Murph was saying, you know, a lot of these chicks that got men, they be so adulterous and so wicked because that's a way that they quote unquote keep their man in check and put their man under duress.
Yeah.
And manipulate him to get him to do what he want on some like, well, look, if you don't want to listen to me and do what I say, look at this dude right here type shit.
They always do it. They always do it. It never fails. Jake got him some money.
Good.
Go ahead, brother.
And this is Wisdom of
Samida.
Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 23. All right, going into us becoming Gentiles, heathens, man. All these different things with the dysfunctional ass woman is part of that. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. But either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery. So that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriages,
Whoa.
adultery, and shameless uncleanness.
Yes, all this because of Jesus Christ. All right? All this shit is happening is because of Jesus Christ. Sodomy, LGBTQ, XYZ, whoredoms. All right? I said whoredoms already. Adultery. All right, what else? All the changing of kind.
That's right.
The disorder in marriage. The man, happy wife, happy life. That's because you serve a weak ass
That's
God
valid.
called Jesus Christ, nigga.
That's right.
Our Lord ain't say that.
That's right.
How our Lord is a man of war, a masculine image, gonna tell you happy wife, happy life, nigga.
That shit's soft.
That's crazy.
I like how you said that, a masculine image. The Lord's so real for letting you know his image is masculine. Cause look, you gotta think about this, right? When you read the scriptures, right? The scriptures tell you how he had a golden girdle, all right, around him. That's a war belt.
That's right.
Yep.
These niggas can't even touch the Lord. They can't even touch the Lord. Why do we need that? You're not even gonna fuck with him. It's the image of this shit, bro. Like, you just gotta see how real he is for putting that right there.
Exactly.
These niggas can't touch the Lord. Why do we need? That's to protect your abdomen from a sword. They not even gonna touch him. When you go on the second Ezra, what's that, the 13th chapter? When he said a blast came from out of his mouth going into the chest, they not even gonna touch him. Why does he need that? Because it lets you know that the Lord is a masculine man of war, man.
Coming with
That
style.
shit real, man.
Whoop your ass. That's just what it is. You gotta do it in style, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, hey, Lord willing, Yahweh Rajah, we with him right along. Whooping ass in style. Shit, we wanna beat up Jeremiah raw as hell, coming with some shit like Benji said, probably shoot the gun for the style points. Shit, just to do it in style. Like, we wanna fuck these people up, man.
I got one. It's the book of Luke chapter 19,
Sword
verse
tricks,
21.
tag
For I
team
fear
matches,
thee because thou art an
combo.
austere man. Thou takest up that thou laidest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. See, how it shows is like, you know that he was an austere man. He was a rough guy. He ain't soft like old JC and what Esau Edom promotes and how he promoted
Bitch, out
to
of
our
pocket
people,
right
man. All right. Verse 22. And he said unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. So, hey man, hey, the Lord is gonna judge, you know, the wicked of our people, man.
Man, we brought this out this morning. That's the austere man.
Yeah.
We brought it out this morning in the lesson. That's the spirit.
You know, hey, Yahushua,
Damn,
you know, he's a rough individual, man. All right, he's masculine, man. He ain't soft like JC, you know. Really, it says Ray Bourget. He was a straight up mo, man. All right,
A
This
boy
dude-
lover.
a boy lover, man. You know, a dude that committed what? You know, what he do? He slept with his sister, man. All right. This dude is sick, man. All right. This is what Esau Edom have you people worshiping, man. All right. He wants you to worship him, man, basically, because he's that.
Hey, you gotta think about it, man. What soft, feminine, bitch ass nigga gonna talk about I'ma totally stain my garment?
Anything, right. Don't make
Come
no
on,
type
man.
of war. Hey, look, man. He said he turned them into dust. Dust. The Lord ain't coming for a handshake, man. That's why he said in Isaiah 66 and 15, right? Get that. Get that.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 34. He said, I come not to send peace on
That's
earth.
right.
I come not to send peace, but he swore it. He's come back to destroy, man.
Ain't nobody walking up to you with a sword. Yeah, brother. How you doing, brother? You You got it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's the stuff at the light, you fucking asshole.
That motherfucker look like a phantom till a phantom pull up, nigga.
Yeah.
This Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
That's a masculine man. He coming with rebuke, man. With chariots, with war. Go ahead.
For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many.
You see? And the brother Yawasop just brought it out. The Matthew. He's coming with a sword, man. He said the slain of Yahweh shall be many. And that plead don't mean back and forth. It goes into judge, man. He's coming to judge you niggas, man. And that's exactly what's gonna happen, man. Ain't no, like the elder brother was saying, ain't no judgment with JC. Ain't no accountability with JC.
That's right.
It's a fucking free-for-all, and that's why it's June right now.
It's June!
It's true.
Hey, with JC,
So-called Pride Month.
with
Go ahead,
JC,
brother.
it's called turn the other cheek, right? Like, come on, that shit.
No,
is
with the Lord, it's
stupid.
called turn the other cheek. They got a wicked breakdown of
Right,
that.
yeah, they ain't
No,
going to turn
that's
the
how we ain't giving that to nobody. No, that's what the Bible say. The Bible do say it. Still like it, brother. Go
No,
ahead.
you good. You saying the same thing.
Man, and that's not talking about for your fucking wicked ass enemy out here. It's talking about for your brother, man.
That's right.
You gotta let shit go sometimes.
Right, because shit happens, man.
You know?
Shit. You gonna get offended, you gonna offend somebody. So damn it, don't be holding on to no fucking offense. What it says, Ciroc, hate not thy neighbor.
Yep.
Every wrong. That's fuck. What'd you say, brother?
I thought you would say the one in thy heart.
Come, well, that's a
Yeah,
good one too.
Like the scripture tells you in Leviticus, all right, hold not grudge against your brother, all right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's another thing. I just said that because you got these fucking weirdos, man. All right, that only believe in the Old Testament, which means you ain't got no salvation coming. All right, because they say the Messiah changed the law. Well, he just quoted what Yahweh Shah meant when he said it. It goes back to the law.
Yep.
Yahweh Shah kept the law perfectly. He had an understanding, man. And he'll say things so, and it'll be a stumbling block to those without understanding.
Exactly, man. I'm not your actual enemy. You don't trust him like the scripture says, man.
Right. You don't
Never
even trust them, man.
What is you
It's
doing?
another one to say, help your enemy, and it's like you heap hot coals on his head.
On his
talking,
head.
Yeah, that's talking about a man amongst your nation.
Well, that's in the law too. It says if your enemy lost his, if you see his cow or sheep or something, you still would grab it for him.
Yeah, oh, it says in the Sirach, rejoice not over your greatest enemy being dead. You know, because we all must die. It goes to the same thing, man.
Yeah. Relatives, man. Family.
Hey, what? Hey, look, but at the same time, because the men of the Lord had a different type of decorum, you know? That's just like this Jezebel. She was a heathen, and she was a woman. And she got the judgment that the Lord told her to get. And they still said, well, no, we're going to bury the bones or whatever because she the daughter of a king. She was the daughter of a king. It's etiquette. I think that was Jezebel to my knowledge. But it's just a different type of decorum that the men of the Lord have as the men of the Lord, man.
That's right. Well, yeah, man, the Lord about to destroy all you nations, man. He coming with this word. It's Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter. So yeah, man, they about to get utterly destroyed.
Right.
I mean, evaporated, man. You gone. That's what's about to happen to these.
Eviscerated.
Totally.
Gone. They about to be totally gone, man. These nations. So you think he coming back to shake your hand? Hey, how you doing? No, it's not none of that. Yahweh about to fuck this place up, man.
The rest of you niggas gonna get to work.
Exactly, man. Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains should be melted with their blood, because the missiles is coming. That's the end game.
That's right.
After we done whooping y'all asses, the end game. Now it's gonna be some who survive. They gonna get dealt with by the man of the Lord. Gonna be snatching y'all ass up out of them caves. All of that. Don't worry. But the ones here in America are gonna get burnt the fuck up.
If I get dealt with, I get dealt with.
Exactly. And all the hosts of heaven, and then he just did a Friday morning earlier and told this bitch bye, Felicia.
Bye.
She left. That shit was fucked up. Verse 4, and all the hosts of heaven should be dissolved, and the heavens should be rolled together as a scroll. That mushroom cloud was the smoke.
Right.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth from the vine, as the falling fig from the tree. Because you know how the fig aim going down? That's how the missile's about to smack this bitch, man.
That's right.
And kill you motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
Verse 5, for my sword should be bathed in heaven. Behold, it should come down upon Idumea, which is Edom, the Edomites. They're going to get it.
That's right.
And upon the people of my curse to judgment. So that's what he coming back to judge this place. That's why you saw a blood moon Wednesday. People wondering what's this in the sky. That's a blood moon. Don't you know the great and terrible day of the Lord is coming?
That's right.
And you people can't see that? Why you think the Lord had a whole blood moon come out? And then the
Signs in heaven.
Exactly. And then it's about to be the new moon coming in. You ain't supposed to even really be seeing the moon like that. Because the new moon coming in. But he just had that being shown to show you that a judgment is coming to this place, man.
And shit, in the last, at least since I started, dealing with the brothers and getting involved in this truth, these blood moons have been coming frequent, if not more frequent.
Going yesterday.
Yeah. He just said that.
I just said this shit.
Nigga, what?
Go ahead, y'all. Did you have some?
Anybody got anything else?
I got one right fast.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra chapter 16 and 11, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. So yeah, the Lord, he ain't come back playing no games, man. M&M, Skittles, packs of cookies and flowers and shit. No, man, he come back here to throw down.
That's it.
And now that you said that, I got
wickedness.
Now that you said, I got to get the Revelations 2 and 26 because a lot of these people don't think we're gonna have slaves in the kingdom of heaven after all this judgment.
Right.
They think we're gonna be somewhere
Cool
in the
with each
spiritual
other.
world. There's
Floating
no
around.
sex, no nothing happening. Just floating around forever.
Fucking Tupac video. I ain't mad at you. That's why everybody walk up, change. Yeah, change. No, nigga, this shit going down.
Like, man, it's not gonna be like that at all. This Revelation 2 and 26. And he that overcome and keep my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
That's right.
And he
Power over the nations. That ain't equality. We don't want no fucking equality. We want dominion, man.
That's right.
We want dominion, man. I don't want to be equal with the so-called white man.
That's right.
I never will be.
That's right.
With the Chinese man. Give us your resources and your daughters and get your ass in that motherfucking field.
That's
Thus
it.
said the Lord. Thus said the Holy Bible. Read.
Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessel of a powder, should they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. So we gonna beat them in submission.
Stiff.
Very, very vicious. They gonna be getting their ass whooped so bad they ain't gonna wanna work, but we gonna still make their ass work.
Ain't gonna
You
be
know?
no negotiations, man.
You gonna get, exactly, ain't no negotiation. You getting your ass put in that fucking ground to sleep. You ain't gonna sleep in no motherfucking hut. Motherfucker, you sleeping in the fucking with the worms, nigga. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Darn with the words.
Hey, and speaking of y'all talking about the moon, they used to have Jake, when the moon would be bright, they would still have Jake in them fields at night, man. Because they had just enough light to where they could see what they was doing.
Oh yeah, y'all getting work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you niggas do a good job and your reward is gonna be an ass whooping. Good job, nigger.
Ain't gonna be no light pollution in the kingdom either. Y'all fuck.
Yeah, and he was brother was reading that in Revelations. I think it was also speaking of that, and I think in Psalm's 2nd chapter, how it says that the heathen are our inheritance, and we're gonna beat them like a potter's clay.
Yep.
Yeah, man, they are our inheritance. Imagine a people being your inheritance. Most motherfuckers get a car, some cash, some land. We got people waiting on us, man.
Right.
Like that's like the Lord said that. And how do you get around that? How do you Christians get around it? How do you explain that? that
They
people
don't.
are inheritance, man.
They tell you stay away from the book of
Yeah,
Revelation.
They
right.
don't explain. And then when you read it to them, oh, that's not talking about slavery. So then who the hell am I beating
Say
with a
gonna
rod
beat
of
a rod
iron?
of iron.
Who am I beating up then? Why am I beating their ass then? That don't make sense, man. But then when you read Revelations 13 and 10, we're going to get that too.
Because they did it to us. He said, reward unto them double.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. And Benji had made the point like a couple weeks ago. He said what? That's nice. And he said what? He said what's double to almost genocide? Genocide.
That's right.
They gotta go.
That's
Hey,
right.
look, the so-called white man, he gotta go.
He beat you to that thing.
Who?
Y'all, what's up?
Yeah, he beat you.
Oh, okay. You can have it. Go ahead. All right. This is Revelations 13. I'm going to start at 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Read.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So
Right.
yes, man, they're going to get put in captivity.
Immediately.
Exactly. In chains. They're going to get killed with the sword,
That's it.
you know, and they're going to get viciously judged.
They gonna get dealt with.
Exactly,
They gotta get
man.
dealt with.
And you gotta get dealt. You gotta get your judgment. And this is the patience and the faith of the saints. You know?
That's right.
But we patiently waiting on this day. We've been waiting on this day for a long time, y'all. So man, this is gonna go down, man. Whether anybody, however they like it or not, you're gonna accept it.
Hey, another point is that not only have we been waiting for it, it's that it's the patience and faith of the saints. This allows us to endure. Patience means to endure. Knowing that these heathens are going to be under us, knowing that we're going to be over them and get the kingdom, that helps us endure all the hell, man.
That's right.
Not only are we expecting, hoping for it, we longing for it. It motivates us to keep
Right.
fighting. Shit. This honor hey, get the Psalms 148. Go ahead. now, you-
This is the book of
I think that's what I mean.
this is the book of Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So the elect is going to be there first and foremost, and they're going to bring back what? 2/3, man.
That's right.
All right? Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids. So what are you Christians talking about, man?
No,
All right?
keep reading,
Talking about,
keep reading.
and they shall take them captives. Who captives they were?
Who captures their word. So all these nations, he said it's not a nation that didn't take part in our spoils. So if we taking captives, who captives we were,
Hey, get
that
Jeremiah 30,
means
Sinatra.
that Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Start 11 and 16. Yep.
There you go.
Oh, you
Go ahead.
niggas.
That white ass bitch,
Jeremiah
man.
30.
And they shall
No, no,
rule
it's
over
one.
their oppressors. So like it says in Psalms 149, all right, we're going to bind their kings with chains, man. Meaning you other nations are going into captivity, man.
Right.
All right? Man.
It's Jeremiah 30 and 11. For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee. Though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee.
Right. I the Lord change not. Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Right.
Then it says the rest of the heathens are all going down. They're going to be made a full end of, right? Now jump to 16. What's that full end? What's going to happen to them?
So jump down to
16.
16. It's Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
You can't get around that.
Right. Impossible. It's impossible.
And that's a future prophecy. Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Obadiah, a lot of them are speaking in the future. But see, y'all can't see that.
I remember we was teaching on at the CBS camp, and these two old witches had walked up on me and Madati, and they was talking about, well, y'all say this, and Matt had brought it out, and he cut him and shit, and I'm like, so what about that, you know? And they just looked, and they just walked off, man, because they told us that the white man wasn't going to slavery, man. I like her.
Nah, they got
White as hell.
Hey, they said they locked They got mad at Jeremiah. They said the Lord is gonna destroy the temple. When that happened, shit, look where we at. So you better believe the so-called white man is going to slavery.
That's right.
Every last one of you.
I got the Psalms 149. You want me to start at the
Start
top?
at the top.
Or?
I can finish this real quick.
Salaki.
It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Exactly. Every last one of our enemies are gonna get preyed upon. So we're gonna be a thorn in their side, man.
They said we're gonna be a young lion amongst the sheep that can't be stopped.
Exactly.
Right.
Can't stop.
be
Won't
touched.
stop.
Fucking them up, man.
When will you niggas learn?
And I got that Psalms
Roy
149.
Jones spirit.
I was gonna say, see, these people think that their thoughts is gonna trump the Most High thoughts. That their ways will, like, you know, I hate when they say that God know my heart, God know my thoughts.
He said.
Because they're right. See,
Jeremiah
but when he knows
7:8.
that they're wicked as fuck. All right,
He know you a nigger.
that's right. and your words will not trump the Most High's words.
That's right.
Right? He said, your thoughts are not my thoughts. Your ways ain't my ways. So if the Most High said that, like I was talking to the little lady over there, she the one on the bike, she said her brother's in ISUPK. I said, oh, that's wonderful. I said, well, y'all, after I bought my little purchase, the little smoothies, one of them cost $14 for a little bit of smoothie. I said, y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she said, I just had to say that. That was $15 for a fucking smoothie. I just had it. Man, I did.
Good. Right there.
Right. So, but anyway, I said, she said her brother's in ISUPK. I said, that's cool. I said, and then on my way coming back, I said, hey, and if y'all single, shit got to heaven, I am too. And she said, well, I got God. I said, well, the Lord still said that a man is going to have to be a covering for the woman. You know what I'm saying? She talking about she got God. You're not going to trump the Most High. You're not going to be like, I'm going to you, Yahawashi. I'm ready, my Lord. No. He said a man should be a covert and a hiding place.
You see how the spirit got back on these damn women?
God.
Right back on them. Below.
Wow.
Independent.
Wow. Hey, but that's one of the major prophecies going on right now. It's the fall of the woman.
Yup.
All right? Babylon's not the only person falling. All right? The women are falling. Just go to the OnlyFans and look. They get more and more every day being added to it, but less and less people paying for it.
Yeah. Good.
Okay? You got all the dating apps. You got motherfucking bitches added on the dating apps by the dozens daily, by the hundreds daily.
You gotta
all
say
right?
it, big room.
Hey, guess what niggas do?
Daily.
Just fucking you on the daily and passing you on to the next nigga on the daily.
Say it.
Because if you don't do things the way the Most High say do it, you will fail. Your natures will fail. Esau, Edom's gonna fall. Your June, your fake ass camp's gonna fucking fall. All right. The brother did it, the lesson on the report.
It's June. You can't make this shit up, man. Unbelievable.
It's June.
Pride goes before destruction.
It's June.
And the brother had put the video up, and because the article came out, how they got microchips in the motherfucking fingernails. They can put so the man, they'll come up there and beat them with their fucking fingernails, man. You know what the fuck? And you think this is a joke? Everything and every single man who's a man of the Lord mind right now should let's push this word, and let's brace for impact. Because this shit is about to hit the motherfucking fan.
That's
man.
right.
And if you can't feel it through your spirit, you ain't in the spirit.
Like
Right?
I was just giving the breakdown how the blood moon that just happened that Wednesday. That blood moon was out, but the new moon is about to come out. You ain't supposed to even be seeing the moon really because of the new moon about to be Saturday evening to Sunday. But the Lord made that a sign to show these motherfuckers that, hey man, judgment is about to come to this place.
Brother, let me tell you something. When we first came in this troop over 10, 15 years ago, right? Damn near about 15 years ago. I have never in my life, and I don't watch the sky. I've always been a sky watcher. I don't know why the Lord put that in my spirit. I remember living in LA at University of Southern California at the Rose Garden, just cloud watching, sky watching. I used to love to watch the sky. It's for some, it's in the spirit. So I've never seen them. You know, Benji, when we first came in, we keep track of the holy days, the Sabbath, the new moons.
Yeah.
And once in a while, we'll get a blood moon or an eclipse once in the blue moon. It was like a big thing.
Why the last 3 or 4 years I'm seeing blood moons,
every year.
harvest moons,
Multiple times.
shit kind of color moons I ain't even know, circle coming moon like that, or once every 5,000 years.
Yeah. Frequent, if not more frequent.
Huh?
I say frequent, if not more frequent.
You know what I'm saying? They're coming more and more and more. Just as the holy days start falling a lot on wicked holidays to Esau, Edom. You don't have Christmas on the Sabbath. You have New Year's on the Sabbath. That Thanksgiving on the Sabbath.
Super Bowl.
Father's Day now, right today, tomorrow, right, coming up on us on a blessed new moon.
Wait, Father's Day tomorrow?
Yes, and that's gonna be on Sunday, or Saturday night to Sunday, and that's the same as the Sabbath.
Yeah.
So you got all these dads walk around and fucking their bitches on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? They just been being niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know that this is all prophecy and that we're almost out of this place, man. That's
right.
That's how you know it's knocking on the goddamn door, man.
Hey man, what that nigga Pinky say? This shit is over.
That's
And I ain't playing, nigga.
That's it. And I love the words of the scriptures because it paints pictures. When Yahweh Shemel Shai say he's gonna leap off the throne. When somebody leaps into action, runs to action, just think about everything cool, and you see some shit like, oh shit! Like we sitting here and we see a brother start fighting with another brother across the street. It's like wham and a run, right? It's going. The Lord's waiting to say, okay, and Yahweh tell Yahweh Shai, it's time. And he just, Rah! Do you know we sick and tired of being sick and tired?
Get Isaiah 63.
We're hurting. We sigh and cry daily.
That's right.
You see us smiling, this is because we grinning and bearing it.
Let me start at 1.
Yeah, start at 1.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This is that glorious in his apparel, traveling in the
Now,
greatness-
when did Yahweh Shemel Shai reside in Edom? Where is it in the written record that he was in Edom living it up? All right? Go ahead.
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
And so now you know how the Lord travels. That's in chariots.
The chariots. He rides upon the cloud.
That's right. What they call clouds, whirlwinds, chariots,
Cherubs.
cherubs,
Yep.
UFOs, UAPs, all right, flying saucers. All right, Edom is so-called Babylon. Where is his children at? Where's his people at? Where's his brothers at? Where's his sons at? And it's not only in Esau, Edom's Babylon, but scattered abroad through also, because you got to remember, Babylon is not only America. It sounds like a lesson.
World.
That sounds like a good lesson. Babylon is not only the United States of America. Babylon is where Esau's tentacles have spread and he has control over, which is the whole fucking planet, man.
That's right.
That's the reason why it's a division between Esau, Babylon, and his queendom. Because all the financial debauchery, all the wickedness that he's put down, these nations are raising up against him, as Obadiah the chapter said, man. He's got an ambassador starting shit, an ambassador laying wounds and laying disorder and all kinds of shit in Esau's goddamn plan.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Verse 2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
Have you ever traded on grapes? I don't care if you pull your pants up and you got all them feet and ankles and that shit. That grapes is, once you pop a grape, it splash. All right, now you pop a whole bunch of grapes and walk around that bitch, it's gonna dye your garment, man. That grapes represents blood. And that bloodshed is the representation of Yahweh Shai and the death that's going to be spilled across this planet.
Kanye's in Revelation, they call it the Great Wine Press.
That's it.
It says the same thing in Genesis when Jacob was on his deathbed. The Yahweh Shai, which is Shiloh, which is a picture of him coming back, shall tread the wine press.
All right? So the Lord likens the earth right now to a big vat, V-A-T. All right? And a vat is where any kind of fruits or vegetables is pressed down and mashed out to get the juices, man. All right, now it's really known for grapes to get that wine, but you can do that with a lot of different fruits. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3, I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me.
So this is the Most High's doing. There's no other heathen, No other Israelite, no, but this is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai doing, man. Right?
For I will tread them in mine anger.
And he did it in his nicety. His niceties, right? He said, and he treaded in what?
His anger.
His what?
His anger.
Why y'all don't think the Most High is mad? Why you don't think the Creator is angry at what's going on in the world today? All right? Because you're happy with what's going on in the world today, and you're part of the fucking problem.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And trample them in my fury.
And wait a minute. He said anger, but now fury. What is fury?
Furious anger.
That's furious anger.
Indignation.
Yes, they
That's
deserve to
anger
die.
to the highest degree.
They burn in hell.
That's when you're so angry, you unleash it with a fury. Get somebody to look up the word fury, man. In the Etamon, man.
Indignation.
Righteous indignation. The Most High is pissed, man.
And that as you said, I was waking up, you know, my wife be watching them little judge shows and Steve Wilson, it was on. I'm waking up. This lady was mad because her daughter was being a foul affection. She said, I don't want my daughter like that. She said, she was like, I don't even know, really, nobody should be like that. She said, I think it's sick and a disease. That's what she was saying.
Right.
And Steve Wilkin, his punk ass, he like, well, you know, I just choose to live a straight life. Well, how would it be if people start attacking straight? They already doing that. What the hell are you talking about? We
right.
being attacked, being straight. They're doing it.
That one
what are you talking
transgender
about?
movement after that shit that went down, and I forgot that mass shooting. They said trans. If you strike trans with guns, if you try to stop me from going to this bathroom, I'm going to you gonna get hurt. You're gonna get shot. There's already been attack. Straightness is once homosexuality was pushed on the mainstream forefront, there was already an attack on the heterosexuality, man.
That's right.
There was already an attack on the will of the Lord and the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man, that's wickedness, man. Steve gonna get, man, I'll claim him. Gonna be a good slave, man, Lord willing. Because
Will Coast.
The
security
security
guard
guard,
for the
that nigga, cause he a nigga, man.
He got his own show now.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
He might be Jake, who knows? If
You
he
got
ain't,
that bald head, man. I don't know, bro.
he'll be a death, man. Because that was wickedness, and then he's like trying to push that. Oh, you gotta just love them.
That sound like Jake.
You know, you gotta just love them no matter how they is or how
He could be a
they
crack. I don't give
look.
a damn about Steve
Like,
Coach.
What you mean love them how they is, man?
He was definitely eating
No, she was in the right spirit. That's a disease and that's sick.
Well, I mean, up until a few years back, it was considered a mental illness.
That's right.
If you watch the show Nurse Ratched on Netflix, that they was hiding it because they knew they would put the mental home.
Right.
But they know it's a disease.
I got that fear.
His brother had to go ahead, brother.
Now, you want more? Let him. Oh, you got fury. My bad.
I got it. It says fierce passion, rage, frenzy.
So fury is fierce passion, and that's from late 14th century. We're gonna get to that root though. Go ahead.
It says from Latin furia, which means violent passion.
Oh, violent passion. Go ahead.
Rage, madness.
So it's not just anger. When you're upset, when you're displeased. This is passionate displeasure. When you sit
crime
there,
of passion. Say a motherfucker murder somebody, they'll stab him once, kill him, shoot him once to kill him. A crime of passion, you'll unload the whole clip.
That's right.
You will keep stabbing.
that's right. Cut off the dick, cut off the
Especially
titty,
if it's
cut off
over
the
your
clit.
lover.
That's right.
Overkill.
It's
Come on.
over your lover.
Excuse me?
If it's over your lover.
So now who the Most High said is
it's a
his
crime of
friend?
passion.
Who the Most High said his friends are, man?
Yeah, he said they touched the apple of his eye.
He said, don't touch the apple of my eye, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. So right now, all y'all been doing is putting your foot, not only in the ass, but stirring it around. You've been stumping us, man. You've been passing it around. You've been setting it up for Esau. You done set it up for, goddammit, Moab. You done set it up for Keisha.
Yeah.
Now you done fucked up when you touched Keisha. Because now you touched us at the rooter to the tutor at our crib. We can't get no peace at home. We can't get peace at work. We ain't got no peace alone, goddammit. Motherfuckers, y'all, don't you know the Most High like you done fucked up now? The Most High says, I'm going to come rend this place. He said he's going to make the earth rock and shake. He said he's going to rock, make like a to and fro. That's the earth. He said the earth is going to reel. He's about to put the rigor. Come on, motherfucker, this place up. And if you ain't right, you in it too. That's right. Think it's a joke? Knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuading men. Right. How the fuck you got hundreds and hundreds and thousands of so-called black men on the streets crying to do right? Crying to say, don't be a hoe no more. Crying not to be up there smoking them blunts and goddamn it, taking them goddamn drugs and fucking just being wahat. Stealing and killing and just stupid. It's for your soul, man.
I got another definition.
And I pray that prayer that we prayed for years. If you heard these words and you done rejected them, may you see our faces on that missile. May you see that face on that bullet. May you see that face on that knife. May you see that face on that snake. All right? So you know this is the Most High coming back for your ass.
That's right.
Hey, and may we see y'all getting all that from the chariots.
That's right.
That's right. May Yahweh Shemawah Shai grant us to see y'all doing that from the windows of the chariot.
That's the final destruction. That's when the nukes come, Lord willing, we let me get beamed up. And in Psalm 91 it says, 1,000 shall fall to thy side, 10,000 to thy right side. That's right. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there to behold. It said, only shall we behold the reward of the wicked.
And he said, the saints
see that
shall
shit
take
firsthand.
the saints.
And said we're gonna laugh them to scorn.
That's right.
We're gonna be laughing at them.
Yes, right.
I'm gonna laugh at you.
He said the saints shall take the kingdom. All right. So if the Lord said the saints gonna take the kingdom, hey, we taking it in laughter. We're taking it in fury. We're taking it in power. And it's gonna be and we will not be nice. Like the Lord said, we will not meet you as a man. Neither will we.
That's right. I got a definition. I got the definition for the word. I got the definition for the word.
You gotta speak up.
All right. Got the definition for the word fury, right? In the blue letter. All right. You know, you got heat. All right. I got the definition for the word fury. Heat, rage, hot displeasure, indignation, anger, wrath, poison, bottles. Then you got these other definitions: heat, fever, venom, poison. You know, in parentheses, fig, burning anger, rage. That's how the Lord feels, man. All right? He's about to this place up, man.
See, now you go to the strong definition. It says heat, figuratively anger, because that fig was figuratively anger, poison. It's from its fever, anger, bottles, hot displeasure. All right? The Lord got a hot displeasure. All right? This was more in that scripture you had?
Yeah, there's more in the scripture.
So go hit the scripture.
All right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 63, verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
That was the point. All right, well, all of it, but that was the point right there, man. I just said the day of vengeance in my heart. Like Elder Wright said, the Lord ready to leap off that. He alert him ready to jump off that throne, man.
Hey, I got the. Hey, this is the book of Second Ed. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 15. Thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war.
So there go that leap again. He leaped out with hot displeasure. He went to run to the fucking prey. When you know you see somebody do something, you ready to go, and you just run that all-out run to go out there and get that all-out punch and kick and stuff.
When you see Jake in the brawl,
that's it.
You down the street.
That run. That run.
Yeah, that be the brawl.
And man, I can see right now from some holy clashes in the past from Nicolets and Nigarettas coming against the men of the Lord.
That's what I was thinking about.
I see the mighty saints
Legendary GMS
jumping up like this. I ain't never seen them jump so high and then come around here and just like bam. I can see a roller right now. I can see him right now. I can see a brother say, hey, okay, enough. Ain't gonna be no more hold back in that day. The Lord ain't gonna say, okay, hey, let's stop the death angel, stop angels, stop death angels. He gonna no, it's gonna be kill. Stamp.
That's right.
Try.
That's right.
Until it's done.
Yeah.
Hey man, he finna
y'all up, man.
That was a classic, man. When you found out you bought the clean version. Listen to the tape and shit.
Uncensored, you censored. This is deep
It say,
book
thine
about
almighty wisdom of Solomon 18:15. Thine almighty word leap down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of a land
A man of war. See,
destruction.
now you Americans don't know a fierce man of war. You think a man of war is one of your American soldiers wearing the motherfucking heels and doing some goddamn silly ass shit.
Doing
Aggie,
splits.
all right? Hiding under the goddamn thing and while they're shooting like,
Signed up for a Camaro, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Looking ass. Those not men of war. Those men of war, the Lord talking about them ancient men of war, man. The men of war who get shot and keep on coming. The one whose hand cramped up and clave to the sword and couldn't be let. He said as it was part of his flesh. He couldn't get out of his hand.
Right.
All right? You talking about Samson with the jawbone of an ass. One little jawbone. Took a jawbone and had enough force and enough strength to crack him, whack him, bam, spliff. You know the Batman shit? Bam, kapow, and poof. All right? Come on, man. The Lord now, he said, I will not meet thee as a man. So how is the Lord going to meet you? As a power. You don't know a real man of the war. The Lord says the Most High is a man of war. Yahweh is his name.
That's right.
Go ahead.
As a fierce man of war into the midst of a land of destruction.
And in the midst of the land of destruction. So it's already going to be destruction going down. He said, what will I if the fire's already be kindled, man?
So it's already, yeah, that's right. It's already gonna be going down.
So that you prepare. The lesson on the way here was brace yourself. It's about to go down.
That's right.
All right? This is that quiet before the storm. Right? Hey, look at the weather, man. It's been fucking, it's June and it's 50 degrees.
It's 60 something, it's almost 70.
I'm talking about last night. I had two double-head softball games. Like, what the fuck?
Nighttime, bro.
We got motherfuckers. We got hoodies on and the shit on it. I ain't seen the blue sky in a couple of days. They've been spraying the shit out this fuck. It's June. That you can see that this is done. This is wrapping up. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 14.
See what?
It was snowing in Florida recently.
There you go.
Damn, let you know the earth is out of course.
Everything is out of course, man.
All right, but back to this Isaiah chapter 42, verse 14.
If I'm not mistaken.
I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself.
Now I think the Lord has been holding his peace, meaning he has not put his foot in his ass so far that the Lord is, he's not going to come. Like what it say, the Lord's not going to do this, the Lord's not going to do that, the Lord's not going to hurt us. All right? Go ahead.
Now I cry like a travailing woman.
See, now that woman was not trying to push out that baby in the first month, in the second month, in the third month. But when that 8th, 9th, 10th months come and them labor pains come, and the Lord said it's time, man, it's over with, brother. That's right, it's over with. Go ahead.
I will destroy.
Like a travailing woman. If you've never seen a woman giving childbirth and hearing them, her yell and scream, you don't know what they're talking about. The Lord said he about to yell and scream.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Go ahead.
I will destroy it and devour it at once.
He said at once. Okay?
Watch that beginning scene of Roots. When Cooter was born, the bitch was holding. Fucking Cicely, I think it was Cicely Tyson just holding. Yeah! Bitch was screaming like a motherfucker.
Yes.
Verse 15. I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their earth.
Even the prophecy said, Lord, were you angry at the birds, the trees? Are you angry at the rivers? The rivers? What did the river do to you, Lord? Go ahead.
And I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools, man. It goes to, America and all these other countries, man, especially here in America, being turned into a fucking desert, man.
He said a deep pool, right?
Yep.
A deep pool is right down the street called Lake Michigan. The Great Lake Michigan, which is the biggest body of land water between the two oceans, man. He said that's going to be a desert. Do you know how much heat got to go? If you ever been on there, you'll see how big and wide and deep that bitch is. They still got planes from World War II that they from World War II that's in the bottom of that from training that they still trying to fish out periodically. That show you how deep that shit is, man. All right,
and that's a big ocean. He said it's gonna be dried the fuck up.
Me and Yak was in Michigan. When we did that shit with the forest, we ended up running into some Italian niggas, man. And they had it to the cabinet. And we sat like, we was really on like the front of lake, like where the camera at. We on like we in like the woods. And we like, bro, this really fucking Lake Michigan. But we was thinking like, bro, look how fucking far we is. And in Chicago, this is the same fucking lake.
Right.
It's really it's huge.
Yes.
Pause.
See, that's how you got to get the magnitude of what the Most High is doing, man.
No, that's a big body of water, man.
Yeah.
And you see it way different. And then when you sit right here from Chicago and see it, you think like this is the whole damn.
Man, I was at the dunes one time for a couple years back, and we looking down at the dunes, and you can see right across, and you can see Navy Pier fireworks all the way in the distance. You know what I'm saying? That's like little firecrackers or something in the distance. You know? That, and the Lord saying He's got to make that He called it a pool. He gonna dry it up.
Damn. Yeah.
That's showing that part. He finishes up so we can wrap it up here. Was it in there with a little more?
It sounded like it was it.
Let me see.
The end of the verse?
That was the end. That was the end of the verse.
That's
right
it.
there.
So there you go. We got it.
Hey, so with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. We like to say, call Halogim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ruchakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and who do rule well. Shalom and a ball.
Let's slow down real quick, brothers. Fuck.